Alright guys, and welcome. I thought I'd start a new sort of let's play series. It's a game it's a game series that I like. I've actually played the second one and third one before. It's called Mortem. It's made by Microids and it's set in Paris. It's like a murder mystery game. And that's about it. I know sort of how it's linked to the next one. I've sort of played them in the wrong order, so I just thought I'll give it a go. And no one watches it. I was going to play it anyway, so let's get started. I won't talk during the cutscenes because I'm interested in them too. So, and also one of the cutscenes I've already played, the beginning, contains sort of like adult themes. You will see, and I'll put it in the description, warning people about it. And if you watch it and have a problem with it, then there's nothing I can do. So, enjoy the opening cutscene. And that's the end of the first cutscene, and well, there's a little bit of cutscene here, and you'll see sort of how the gameplay is and what type of game it is now in a minute.
Are we going to keep staring at each other, or are you going to invite me in?
Right. Oh yes, forgive me, do come in. Or is it just that? I was not expecting anybody. If you do not mind my asking, what can I do for you?
It's just that I wasn't expecting
you. Safe.
If you don't mind my asking, what can I do for you?
You need money. I need your investigative skills.
I mean, I no longer do detective work, but do come in if you want to. No, I can't. I cannot be of any help to you. I am a painter, not a detective. Not anymore, sorry.
I mean, I no longer do detective work. But do come in if you want to.
Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. Blake. Sophia Blake. Mr. McPherson, I need you to investigate a case that is dear to my heart. Just name your price.
I've not investigated in a long time, miss. Did you just notice the glitch as well with her lips just then? I am going to try and take the game seriously. It is quite an old game, so there might be some graphical problems and obviously lip syncing problems, and I will try not to bring them up, but yep, that one was quite funny. I have not investigated.
I haven't investigated in a long time, miss.
I really need your investigative skills. I will pay all your expenses.
Oh, she really wants him. You mentioned an interesting offer. What exactly was it? I do not want to upset you, Miss Blake, but I cannot help you. Being a detective no longer holds any interest for me. I do not investigate anymore, Miss Blake, but you mentioned something about an interesting sum. I do not have any orders at present. Maybe I could make some room for your case.
I don't investigate anymore, Miss Blake. But you mentioned something about an interesting sum. I don't have any orders at present. Maybe I could make some room for your case.
You relieve me, Mr. McPherson. This case is strange. It's a crime. A double murder.
Could you give me any more details about this case? At the moment, it seems rather nebulous. I do not seem overly interested, but why do not we settle my fees before we go any further?
Could you give me any more details about the case? At the moment, it all seems rather nebulous.
You probably haven't heard about the Orphée case, Mr. McPherson. The newspapers have kept it quiet. A couple of American tourists were brutally murdered. They were my sister and her husband. I want to know the circumstances surrounding their death.
I do not want to seem overly interested, yes. I've already read that one. These murders were committed in Paris. Do you know whereabouts in Paris? Are the police handling the case? If they are, it may well complicate things. Do you know the name of the inspector in charge of the investigation? Your sister and her husband, they were both American. What exactly were they doing in Paris? Being tourists, obviously. How did they die? Are you sure they were murdered? It could have been a terrible accident. I do not get it. I've never worked for you before, nor here, nor in New York. Yet you come to me and ask me to find your sister's murderer. Why me, Miss Blake? That
I don't
would be a
get
good
it.
question.
I've never worked for you before, not here nor in New York. Yet you come to me and ask me to find your sister's murderer. Why me, Miss Blake?
Your reputation, Mr. McPherson. I find your nickname Spooky to be charming. I have friends who know people at the Pinkerton Agency in New York. The suspicion surrounding you is totally unfounded, naturally. You are the man I need for this investigation. Discreet, capable of seeing beyond appearances.
That looks like a question that I am going to have to ask at some point to move the game forward. These murders were committed in Paris. Are the police handling you and your sister? How did they die? Are you sure they were murdered? Let's ask this one.
How did they die? Are you sure they were murdered? It may just have been a terrible accident.
The Whites were found decapitated in their hotel room, Mr. McPherson.
I don't want to seem overly interested. Your sister and her husband, they were both American. Let's ask this one.
Your sister and her husband. They were both American. What exactly were they doing in Paris?
I was supposed to meet them in Paris. You know, Mr. McPherson, visiting Europe was my sister Ruby's childhood dream. With Mr. White, her wish came true. They were so very much in love.
Oh, the police handling the case.
Are the police handling the case? If they are, it may well complicate things. Do you know the name of the inspector in charge of the investigation?
The detective in charge of the investigation is named Lebrun. You know, the police are the same in every country, Mr. McPherson. Whether you're in New York or in Paris, you mustn't be in a hurry. Lebrun is no exception.
To be honest, I'm not sure I should take the case firstly, because where there is a murder, there is a murderer. Inspector Lebrun is in a better position to arrest murderers than I am.
These murders were committed in Paris. Do you know whereabouts in Paris?
A hotel in a chic part of Paris in the 8th district. The Hôtel Orphée. They arrived there about a week ago. They were found dead in their hotel bedroom.
She talks very bluntly about her sister's death, doesn't she? Yeah. It's just a bit weird, to be honest.
To be honest,
this one.
I'm not sure I should take the case. Firstly, because where there's a murder, there's a murderer. Inspector Lebrun is in a better position to arrest murderers than I am.
Mr. McPherson, I have no faith in the police. The 8th District Police Station, Lebrun especially, is trying to hush up the affair. All they care about is keeping their reputation as a chic area.
I don't want to seem overly interested, but why don't we settle my fees before we go any further?
This case may take you several days. I'll give you 500 straight away and 500 per day of successful investigation.
I don't really have a choice, but it is a good offer.
Your offer is very reasonable. I accept.
I owe you a lot, Mr. McPherson. Much more than the money I'm paying you.
You would like me to begin right away? I think I have all the information I need to begin. You are sure you have not forgotten anything?
You'd like me to begin right away? I think I
don't
have
really
all the
have to read
information
this
I
out.
need to begin.
I'll try
I'm
not to.
sure you haven't
Just a
forgotten
habit.
anything.
The police didn't find any items of value in the room. Yet my sister and her husband traveled very comfortably, in luxury and with old family heirlooms. It was a passion they both shared.
It is risky traveling with large sums of money. It would be a shame if they'd been killed for that reason. How valuable were these family heirlooms?
An old relic of no value. My sister was very fond of it. Of no value whatsoever.
To by any means it did have a lot of value, but...
I hope to have results quickly. I'll be in touch with you when I've made some progress in my investigation. Goodbye, Miss Blake.
I ask only one thing of you. Be discreet. The police must not suspect you are involved. If you'd like to meet me...
Okay, I'm just going to pause it here because I think I'm recording with the mouse cursor on. It will be a bit annoying if there's already a graphical mouse which is spinning around right now. Back in a minute. Alright guys, I went and changed the recording and it didn't actually save, so I've had to go back through all of that conversation that you've just seen, and I'll try and make these videos about 20 minutes so it will be the same episode, but yeah, I had to go back through it, and I know there's multiple like paths you can go during this game, and I tried to pick the same, but I don't think that was a moment where you could go through multiple different paths. And as you can see, the game's like first person point and click adventure mystery game, and yeah, you just click on the things that you can interact with. It's an interesting style, especially first person. The last first person point and click game I played was Amazon, and yeah, I really enjoyed that. So if we go over here, it feels a bit weird because you only ever have to use your mouse. So I assume that is the phone. Later, I don't think I can really phone it yet. I'm assuming that's money. What's this? No. So we'll have a look around first. I don't want to miss anything before we go up to date. How where the murder took place. That must be for the clock for the telephone. No, wrong one. This one. It's a drawing. Oh, he's a painter, isn't he? More drawings. shady man. Woman. More scary people. There's that woman. There's that one from the start. At least she's got the same type of hair. Yep, we went through the walls. Is that all I can find around here? Let's have a look in here. What is that? A camera. Is there anything else? No, don't think there is. Not like I had much of a look. Let's go back over here to his. Was it an easel? Yeah, something for drawing. Let me just move the microphone. The audio is a bit quiet when I look back at the video before I paused it. So, yeah, I would say that's about it. Does he need these shoes? Or does he do got some on? Yeah. Let's leave and let's go to the all-fee hotel.
Gee, these suitcases are heavy.
And do not forget, young man, the elevator is still out of order.
Oh, brother!
That was pretty interesting sort of beginning entrance cutscene. Cutscenes seem quite high quality, and the areas that you walk in, the characters are a bit iffy, as you saw with the.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to the Hotel Orphée. My name is Isidore Petit. What can I do for you?
Good evening, my name is Gus McPherson. I'm a journalist from the Clarion de Paris. Could I ask you a few questions concerning the death of two American tourists, name of White, that is White with a Y, not with an I. Are you the manager? My name is McPherson. I am from the International Office Worldwide American Insurance. I'm investigating events that took place in a hotel several days ago. The murders. I don't want to really say that I'm a detective. Let's go with the insurance.
Are you the manager? My name's McPherson. I'm from the International Office of WAI, Worldwide American Insurance. I'm investigating events that took place in your hotel several days ago. The murders.
The insurance company. Perfect. The Whites left, shall we say, a rather substantial bill that really needs to be settled. You are here about the bill.
I will come clean with you. My employer's a rich American lady with no ties to the Whites. She wants to take a room with you, but recent events made her sick with worry. I have to check that she will be in no danger here. I have to give my report tomorrow, so you see, I do not have much time. Let's go with that one.
I'll come clean with you. My employer is a rich American lady with no ties to the Whites. She wants to take a room with you, but recent events have made her sick with worry. I have to check that she will be in no danger here. I have to give my report tomorrow, so you see, I do not have much time.
Oh, that changes everything. What happened in room 507 was totally unique.
I know there's been a murder, but I do not know any of the details. How did it happen? My client insists that everything is checked before she confirms her arrival. A stay of several months, maybe even a year, must be carefully prepared, so I have to visit the room. What number does she stay in?
My client insists that everything is checked before she confirms her arrival. A stay of several months, maybe even a year, must be carefully prepared. So I have to visit the room. What number did you say it was? 507?
The thing is, the police have not yet finished their investigations. Room 507 would be impossible. But the room next door, room 505, is identical. It even has a nicer view. A long-term stay calls for maximum comfort, does it not? Follow me, sir. I will lead the way.
As you can see, the lip syncing problem seems to be on all
Unfortunately, room
characters.
507 is not accessible. The police has not yet solved this sordid affair. But rest assured, it is an isolated incident. The hotel does not have a reputation as... What the... What is going on now? Would you excuse me for a minute?
Don't mention it. In any case, I've always preferred to visit at my own pace.
Yeah, so I've tried to pick options that sort of didn't to sort of cover up that I'm a detective. She said to me, please be discreet. So hopefully that was the right thing to do and I haven't screwed her over.
Well, the key is still in the lock on the other side. If I could push it out, maybe I could use it on this side.
Oh, I know this old trick. Let's go and have a look for something. I think put a piece of paper underneath and drag the key through. I'm not like a burglar in my free time. Let's get over to this door. Can I do anything? No, it's a bathroom. Can't use the toilet paper. I forgot pieces. I do have pieces of paper. That's the map. I don't think I'll be able to use that. It seems like a main item. Just a piece of paper will do. Let's go and have a look. I'll just try to move with the directional keys.
Well, the key is still in the lock on the other side.
Oh, so annoying, but you can't
Push it out. Maybe I could use it on this side.
Yes, I need to... Oh, wrong one. Can't I take any of them at all? Like that. Things on the walls. Nope, nothing over there, so... Have I checked the bedside table or anything? They said the lift was broken.
You, the detective. You want to know? Come on in, and you shall.
Oh, that's not weird or anything, just... What a cluttered place.
Welcome to my home, Inquisitor.
Did you come into contact with the Whites while they were alive? Okay, let's find out this first.
Who told you I was a detective, madame?
I am a seer. I simply see things others do not.
A clairvoyant, really? What looks am I? Your little dog is your oracle, and he can tell the future. That is just so special. If you are clairvoyant, you can tell me what went on in room 507.
A clairvoyant?
A Pisa.
Really? What luck. So am I.
I can feel the suffering radiating from you.
Have you been a victim of visions, man? Rather like me, visions of murder, the White's murder. You also felt vibrations.
Have you been the victim of visions, madam? Rather like me? Visions of murder? The White's murder.
Young man, your instinct spoke to you. You are an artist, are you not?
I am also an artist. Perhaps you would like to buy one of my paintings.
Artist, private detective, American, and a lot more besides. At your service, madam.
Do not deny the artist in you, young man. It is your instinct, your sixth sense. It is the key to your survival against an unsurmountable force that you cannot even imagine the existence of. I shall be there to help you find the right path.
I'll remember what you said. Who knows, one day I might even need your clairvoyance.
I will remember what you said. Who knows? One day I may even need your clairvoyance.
Well, should you have need of guidance, do not hesitate. Come back and see me.
I need to have a look around your room without asking. There's a cards, lots of paintings. Surely she'll have a pen or something to knock the key out of the door. Nothing there, can't go through the door. See if I can miss any.
You are the detective, are you not?
Missed any questions to ask.
Did you come into contact with the Whites? While they were alive, of course. If you saw them after that, it's your business.
I was only their next-door neighbor.
Despite the fact you have a reputation of being rather eccentric, did you still get on well with the Whites?
I have never had any ties whatsoever with the Whites, young man. They were appalling people. And what is more, they were cursed by evil.
As evil, could you describe it, or is it too abstract to be nailed down? Not too, just like you and I are in here.
This evil, could you describe it, or is it too abstract to be nailed down?
Ancient, dark, hypnotic eyes, authoritarian. I can see a color, like a ruby, like...
Maybe I should have went for the option that she didn't
blood.
use her skill to make...
And this
makes
force
everything
of
a lot
evil
more
is
confusing.
what caused their death.
Your eyes have met his. He knows you exist. His anger has not been lessened by the White's death.
Please be more specific in your ramblings.
Please, be more specific.
Probably what
in
I
your
would say in
ramblings.
his position.
Describe this evil to me. Tell me what it is like.
Be on your guard. Evil is temptation. It is man's primal sin.
Miss Lois, I don't know, you say that. I cannot arrest the culprit based on your ravings about evil. Please do be more specific.
Mrs. Lazo, I cannot arrest a culprit based on your ravings about evil. Please be more specific.
My words cannot be understood, Mr. McPherson. They can only be felt. Come back later. I need to rest.
Oh, that was weird. Oh, 506. I thought it came out of 507.
Of course the door is locked. And the front desk clerk is hardly likely to open it for me. I must find a way to get in.
Oh, that's, this is the room I was in. 505. There's the broken elevator. I can't see the sign on. Don't really want to go downstairs. Let's go down here. Not much else. Let's just go back into the room that I was in. No, that's further back there. Let's have a look down here. 509. I will phone her. I assume there'll be a phone down at the lobby of the hotel. Let's go go back into the bathroom. There's got to be something important in here that I've missed. Maybe. Maybe not. So I need to find something for there. I could go to the police station, that was my other offer, and I think I'll give that a go, but I'll phone her first. Yeah. Temporary out of use, I would say. I did French at school, but that was, let's say, I was awful, wasn't it? Completely awful. What's this? A newspaper. There we go. What was that? Oh, I want a newspaper underneath the door. I wanted to read the newspaper. Look at here, documents. Miss Sophie Blake's calling card. Oh, that is her calling card. Between new news items from overseas dealing with the prohibition and the threat of communism hanging over Europe, the Paris Clarion managed to slip in a short report on the Mortem case. It's mentioned that the death of the 2 American tourists, but no light was shed on the nature of the crime. According to the police, it was a simple case of a burglary gone wrong. Basically, the police don't have a clue and want to bury the case. Interesting, so there's a bit of a conspiracy going on here. Let's have a look. Oh, I wanted to... He spun me round and so this way.
What can I get you, sir?
My name is McPherson. No, you don't just come out with things like that. There's a couple of friends. Give me a bottle. Give me a bottle of red.
I would like to inquire about a couple of friends.
May I help you? What's the name?
White. Gus McPherson about an American couple who were staying in Orphe, the Whites. They had a terrible accident. Now they are dead. Let's see if he knows what's gone on.
Oh, the Whites. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but the Whites are dead. They were found murdered in their room. An awful story.
I know they were killed. Gus McPherson, private detective. That cannot be. The Whites are dead. Shall I keep going with the lie? Let's go with
That
it.
cannot be. The Whites? Dead?
Yes. Most unfortunate. Truly awful. Can I offer you a drink?
I'm fine, buddy. I don't need anything, but how did this happen?
I'm fine, buddy. I
That's
don't
a
need
good way of
anything.
doing it.
But how did this happen?
They certainly were killed. It was the lady in the room next door who alerted the reception.
Did the police have a suspect? Do they have the name of the neighbour? I know the name of the neighbour.
Do the police
already,
have a
so-
suspect?
I told them what I knew. I definitely saw someone by the window all evening. That is my testimony. They can do what they like with it.
Be a good one. Tell me in detail what you saw that night. Can you tell me any more?
Be a good guy. Tell me in detail what you saw that night.
I don't know any more than that. I know that Petit, the Hotel Orphée receptionist, was chewing the fat with Inspector Lebrun. He seemed to know quite a lot about the White case.
Thank you. It's got to be
Thank
polite.
You're welcome.
Let's have a look. There's a chance maybe get a fork or something, or a knife. Spun me round again. Nothing here to use. Nope. Okay, let's go and have another chat with the man that's clearly lying and is a bit of an idiot.
Hello.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
Oh. Forgive me, miss, I seem to have misplaced the number. I think it's all the same. I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to... Yes, Sophia Blake. I'm sorry to disturb you. Can you connect me to the post office? Please, I would like to send a telegram.
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the Elysee, 1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir. There is no answer, sir. Call back later.
Okay then.
Ah, it is you again.
How is Miss... Yeah.
How is Mrs. Loiseau involved in this case? I really don't understand. Is she a witness? Is she a
I guess that's
suspect?
how you say it. I'm
Can she be
from now
trusted?
on, so.
Madame Loiseau may be a little eccentric, but she is our best client. She has been living in the Hotel Orphée for many years now.
Miss Loiseau. Probably got it wrong just then there. Would not be a bit... How shall I put it? Nutty. Not many people would dare claim. Yeah.
Mrs. Loiseau would not be a bit, how shall I put it? Nutty? Not many people would dare claim that they can sense evil. In any case, I certainly would not.
Nonsense and superstition! Any evil presence here is definitely human. People can be gruesome. Good. Well, if it's all right with you, I have a lot of work to do. Goodbye, sir.
He's definitely hiding something. And I'm going to end the first episode here. It'll be quite a long one. Yes, so I hope you're enjoying it. The game seems really good so far, very suspicious. And I'll speak to you guys next time. Well, I'll hope you enjoyed the video and I'll speak to you guys next time. Bye.